The city's quiet, but the numbers never sleep. They're out there, in the dark, telling a story of an economy on the ropes. Our job is to follow the paper trail and find out who or what is to blame.
The official report calls it stagnation. We call it a crime scene. An economy with no pulse, no real growth, and a fever of inflation that just won't break. We're here to follow the evidence, wherever it takes us.
We've got it, investigator. The primary file just came in. It's the Bank of England's latest monetary policy report, November 2025. This is it. This is our paper trail. Everything we need to crack this case should be right here in these pages.
All right, researcher, let's get to it. Take us to the scene of the crime, walk me through the top-line numbers. What's the initial report say?
Well, the first piece of evidence, it's damning. Underlying GDP growth for the second quarter of 2025, it's just 0.2%. The economy has flatlined, sir.
And the chart confirms it. I'm pulling up the GDP growth file now. Just look at that orange line. It's a pulse, yeah? But barely. This isn't just some temporary dip. This is sustained weakness. The vital signs are failing.
But here's where the case gets, well, complicated. We've got a conflicting clue. Despite the lack of a pulse, inflation, CPI as of September 2025, is holding stubbornly high at 3.8%. That's well above the 2% target. And the inflation breakdown tells the real story. The pressure, it's coming from inside the house. See, the main culprits are services and food costs. These are domestic pressures, and they're keeping that fever high, choking off any chance of a real recovery.
So let me get this straight. Growth is dead, but prices are sky high. This just doesn't add up. Where is the money going? Why aren't people out there spending it? Researcher, I need you to open the file on the British household. We have to know what they're thinking.
This right here might be the key piece of testimony, sir. That orange line, that's real household income. It's recovered. But then you look at the blue line, real consumption. It's gone absolutely nowhere since before the pandemic. People are earning more, but they're not spending it.
Okay. So if they're not spending, what are they doing with it? This is what we've been looking for. This is the motive, what's driving this paralysis.
And here it is. This is direct from the bank's own survey data. The number one reason people are saving more? Rebuilding savings and a greater worry about emergencies. It's not greed, investigator, it's fear. A deep, persistent caution has totally gripped the consumer.
Fear, caution, that has real consequences. It creates a vacuum in the economy. Let's follow this trail. Let's see the human cost. What is all this caution doing to the workforce?
The numbers confirm our worst fears. The unemployment rate is ticking up. The file shows it hit 4.8% in the 3 months to August. You see, the labor market is loosening. Slack is building. Now look at this. This is what we call the forensic map of the jobs market. It's the Beveridge curve. For the last couple of years, we were on that steep orange part, where a slowdown just meant fewer job ads. But look at the latest data, those aqua dots. We've shifted. We're on the flat part of the curve now. Any more weakness from here, well, it means one thing: layoffs. This is a grim picture, no doubt about it. But we need perspective. Is the whole world caught in this mess? I need some context. Pull up the files on our allies. Give me a side-by-side with the United States.
The difference is, well, it's night and day. On one side, you have the UK, subdued confidence, stagnant growth, cautious households. On the other side, the US, strong investment, resilient performance, dynamic domestic demand. It's like they're living in two completely different economic worlds.
And here's the global surveillance file to prove it. That purple line, that's the US. The aqua line is UK-weighted world GDP. You can see it clear as day. The gap is getting wider. While the UK is stuck in the mud, the US economy is just pulling further and further away.
All right, we followed the paper trail. The evidence is all here on the table. Lay it out for me, researcher. Sum it up. What's the final verdict on this case?
There's no single perp, investigator. It's more like a conspiracy of circumstances. You've got weak demand, which is being stalled by these cautious, fearful consumers. Those households are saving, not spending, and that caution leads directly to rising unemployment. All while these inflationary headwinds hang over everything, preventing any easy escape. It's a vicious feedback loop.
And here it is, the confession, right from the source. The Bank of England's own report, file number MPR 2025-NOV.
And I quote, "The risk to medium-term inflation from weaker demand has become more apparent." Even they admit it. The danger isn't just high prices anymore, it's a prolonged demand-driven downturn.
The paper trail ends here. But for the UK economy, where does the road ahead lead? That's the end of our paper trail for today. If you want to stay ahead of the next economic shift, make sure to like this video and subscribe to Paper Trail Studios. We dig deeper so you don't have to. See you in the next briefing.